Oh my God, 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 oh my God.
Well, typically, that means it's time for the foreclosure forecast, but we have a special edition today. It is a title industry update because our friend Kevin Kelly is here from Chicago Title, sitting in for Ario Frank, who picked a great day to hang out with the kids at a soccer game.
Yeah, sure.
There's no soccer game going on right now, is there?
Soccer
Yes,
plays
there
in
are.
the rain.
We
baby.
play soccer
rain,
in the rain?
snow. I have scars on my
Soccer's
high thigh
tough.
because I slid tackle when there was ice.
Yeah, that is not a
In
sissy
Long Beach.
sport. But
See,
it's
that
awesome.
might be a good enough reason that I would actually respect that game if they played in the rain.
Oh, they play in the rain. Absolutely.
They'll play it
You got to be
whenever.
kidding me. They'll play soccer
The only
whenever.
time you won't is usually at like schools because they
the
don't want to
parents
mess
who
up
suffer.
their fields.
Parents going to sit there in their silly
The
little
kids are
lawn
like, "Yes,
chairs
it's raining."
with an umbrella over the top, while the kids are
Or
having a
better
good time.
yet,
and they're
work
just-
the snack shack.
Oh,
a
you
little
got to
bit
work
of
the
hell.
snacks.
No, I'm going to tell my kid, have fun.
Yeah.
So that's
Tell
the
me
title
all about
Mommy
it.
wishes you good luck
Yeah.
from the car.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you're going to work this segment
All
for us
right, what do
today,
you
and
got?
we are going
I
to
like his
talk
shirt.
about
What do you got?
Proposition 60 and Proposition 90 updates.
Okay.
Oh.
Why do I
So-
cringe now when I hear proposition?
First
I don't
of all,
even hear the
I
number.
think you got to briefly
Define what it is.
define what 60 and 90 are,
Okay.
and then we'll talk about what's happening with them now.
Basically, it is if you are over 55, it is your primary residence. You can
Hey, one of us in the room is over 50.
You can move your tax base and your low taxes when you bought your house, equal or lesser value, to your new property if you qualify for that specific thing. If it's
Oh.
within the same county, it is Proposition 60. If it is a cooperating county, it is Proposition 90.
Is and that's even if the new house is like 10 times more?
No, it has to be equal or lesser, but there's a percentage they give you. So it's 105% in the first year
Right.
and an additional 5% in the second.
Is
that
that
of
sort of
the-
like the Prop 13 thing
It is,
where
it
it's
is.
the tax base is based off of when you bought it?
Exactly.
And not on
So if they bought
I
it
was gonna
like
ask you
20
what-
years ago,
And they're
at $200,000, that's the taxes they're paying on it is at $200,000, and
Right.
now it's worth. Well, it's not.
Let's
say
if they
buy a
for the
home
sake of
that's-
argument, let's say it's 6.
If
Okay.
they buy a home that's of similar value of the one that they sold.
Right. So if
Okay.
you
So they
sell
can
at
grandfather.
6,
That's cool.
That's really cool. I
you
didn't know
can
that.
buy it, whatever, 6.
and get taxed at 200.
And you're still keeping your 200 base, yes.
That's
that-
what
that-
how
So
long
that's
has that been around?
changed?
It's
Or
always
that's
been the same. The only thing that's changed is certain counties are no longer cooperating.
Gotcha.
So
I wouldn't cooperate.
But if you're doing it within your own county, there's no qualification or not. You
Okay.
sell in
Oh.
Orange County, you buy in Orange County,
No matter what.
no matter
Proposition
what.
6. Is that a
Over
statewide
55,
proposition?
Yeah, statewide. It is the centerpiece of Prop 13.
Oh, wow.
That's
So-
cool.
I didn't even know that existed.
It basically
Whoa, where's the breaking news? Oh, Evan, where are you? I need a breaking news sound effect.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
I'm not quite there yet.
You're not there?
I'm working.
That's breaking news for you, though.
Yeah.
It's not breaking,
breaking
news for
news.
anybody over 55.
right. And these
Which
are
is
the qualifications.
Which is about 2.3% of our audience right now.
Exactly.
I've got a quarter century to go.
Quarter century.
You must
Okay,
be
so
over 55.
There's this cool. How long has it been around?
Since Jarvis did Proposition 13. So
That was like when I
whenever
was
that
in high school and college back in
There you go.
1979,
It's still in
1980,
place.
right?
It's still in place.
Wow.
Nice.
So there you have it.
Okay, so they can
Must be over 55.
Gotta be
Must
over
be their
55.
primary residence.
primary residence.
And they must buy the replacement property within 24 months of selling their house.
What if
Now,
so they
this
can't
is-
keep it and they
No,
can't? Okay.
Because
Now,
if they
this
bought
is
it,
a-
the new one and kept it, then they wouldn't be
Does that apply to a
Thank
refi?
you.
Can you refi your current house and then keep the taxes?
This is if you're moving
I'm
from
trying,
one
I'm
house
trying.
to another,
Okay.
you can keep your original low taxes if you are.
How much can that save?
Eric's about
Oh,
to do this.
Yeah,
right
your
now.
taxes aren't reassessed
Yeah.
when you refinance
Yeah.
anyhow.
Yeah, but let's say that our example of 200,000 to 600,000. I
It's
don't want to. I don't want to do math.
1.25%. So let's say you're paying, I don't know, $3,000 a year at 200,000.
Right.
And at 600, you would be paying
but $9,000.
$9,000.
Now, Kevin, this is who's responsible, because I know when you
Ooh,
do
good
the
question.
when you do the transfer of title, that sort of determines your vesting and all of that, and how you're taxed and all of that. Who's responsible for filling out that form? Is there anything that the borrower needs to know? Does
Yes.
the real estate agent do it? How do
How do we
people
get
know
that?
about this?
Well, first of all, your escrow officer is supposed to make you aware, and your agent is also supposed to make you aware that you qualify for this.
Okay.
You must do the paperwork, but here's the caveat: you can't do the paperwork until you've closed the new house. So they want a copy of the document from the sale showing what you sold it for.
Okay.
They need like the HUD one and all that.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then they want the close on the new house as well so that they can tabulate that it was equal or less. And you are responsible for turning that into the assessor.
And what was it, 24 or how many months?
24 months.
Okay.
So you close, April 1st, and you have 12 months, and you can go up to 105% of what you sold your
Gotcha.
primary for. In that additional 12 months, another 5% gets added.
So 110 total.
Yep.
Wow.
If you go one day over 24 months,
They're like, no more. No
There's
cookies
nothing.
for you.
So you're saying some of the changes are if you sell in the county and you're buying in the same county, nothing's changed.
Right.
But if you're buying in a new county, some counties are
have
not
opted
honoring
out.
that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Which counties have
Any
opted
chance-
out?
I was going to say, any
San Bernardino
chance?
have opted out. Really, the
What about
more-
Orange County and LA?
Orange, LA, San Diego, Ventura, all qualify.
All in.
Gotcha.
Yes. And then there's a couple up north.
that big-
Central California, not so much.
Does that cover Southern California with those 4 counties?
Yeah.
Well,
Except for
pretty much
Riverside.
Well, except Riverside, which is like the biggest one.
San Bernardino
909.
Riverside's got
Yeah.
a lot of issues though right now.
The assessor's never going to sign up for that. They need every
No.
dime they can get. out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Northern California, you're
A
saying
couple
are in or a couple
Well,
are out?
I mean,
couple are in. There's
well,
like
some of them,
Contra
they're
Costa's
hurting.
in.
What about Stanislaus?
Nope.
No.
I think
Nothing-
that
and nothing in the Central Valley.
for the most part, our audience is Southern California.
Yeah.
And really it
San
focuses
Diego,
on the lower
Orange.
LA County, Orange County.
Exactly,
So
Ventura.
for those people, for the people in our core,
Exactly.
it's cool. You got 60 and 90 both apply.
Exactly.
Because LA is cooperating with Orange cooperating
Kevin,
with
can you
LA.
shoot me over the counties? Is it, or where can I get that? Is it online or?
You can go to kellyteam4title.com.
Ooh, Kelly.
You can
team.
also go
Letter
that's K-E-L-L-Y.
the number
number
4.
4.
Okay.
The letter 4.
Letter 4.
The letter 4. Yes,
And,
Scott, we're going to the
The
letter 4.
letters in 4.
But you can also, pardon me, you can also go to any of the assessor websites, and they have all
Okay.
the information.
Have you been to an assessor website?
I
I
have.
have.
It's actually key marked on my bookmark too.
I think. is
Oh
the one I
my
normally go
God!
to.
It's not as
It's
All
one of my
government
bookmarks. I
websites
don't know
are
about
like
you.
that.
they are horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to get around those things, and for the average person to get onto that site and try to find an answer to a question, I mean, a real answer to a real question, forget it.
Just call my office.
Versus
Yeah.
a fake question.
I mean, that's we
Kevin
talk
will
all
take
the
your
time
call.
about the team concept. Got to have a team. Got to have a team. Got to have a
Got
good
it.
realtor. Got to have a good lender. Got to have a good title person. Got to have the,
Gotta know
the
people.
house fixers and all that stuff.
Man.
You got to have a team, but that's
My
when the
wingtips
that's
take a
when the
beating.
leader
Right.
and hopefully it's the real estate agent. That's when the leader hands the ball off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Real estate agent pretend they're Peyton Manning. They got to hand the ball off. Right? They don't know who they're handing it off to
don't
because they
think
don't even know
Peyton-
where
Until
to
the
find it.
escrow. Until
But
the escrow happens.
That
and I
this
think
is
it's the
these are the
lender.
things that people just don't get. They don't
Yeah.
realize that there's all kinds of stuff out there, and you got it. You
There's
got
some
it.
Goodies.
There's got to be a strong team.
You better believe it.
Oh, okay. So did you break it down, Kev?
I think I did.
Because we all break it down at the end of each segment.
Yeah, bring it.
Pardon me. In the same county, Prop 60. Cross County, Prop 90, must be 55 or above, must be your primary residence, and you must complete both transactions within a 24-month period
Gotcha.
for a maximum of 110%, which is considered equal or lesser under the statute. Done.
Awesome.
That's nice.
I love it. We just save people
Good
money
substitute,
again.
man. Sixth man of the
is.
year.
Again, we're saving people money all the time here on Keeping It Real Estate. If you have a topic that you'd like to hear, just give us a shout out on Facebook. Keeping It Real Estate on the Beach. Give us a tweet on Twitter, which would be Keeping It RELB. You can always leave us a voicemail at 562-888-BEACH. Or our favorite way, just go to the website because you can do just about everything from our website, and that's keepingitre.com. And you can find a way to get a hold of us, and we'll try to bring up a topic that is interesting to you.